King, guys, and you're tuning to Twisted Youngins. And to my left, we have...
It's Mojo in the building, and we got another special guest with us on a short time period, but we do have a special guest nonetheless. Sir, introduce yourself. Let them know who you are.
So, the hottest young DJ, producer, engineer, superstar, Waterboy, entrepreneur, him, DJ KiD.
All right, thanks. We'll appreciate you, man, again. So, DJ KiD, how did you first get involved with being, well, a DJ? Let's start there.
With being a DJ?
Yeah.
Go ahead. But being a DJ, other than me being an artist first, figuring out that I can be really like the life of the party, and I can be like people's escape route, so they could come to like me in high school. They could come to a party with DJ KiD and New Wave, and it'd be good vibes. You can get away from, you might be depressed at the crib or going through something at the crib, but you pull up to one of my parties, you can turn up and relieve yourself of all that. So being the life of the party and giving people another escape route.
Have you always been the life of the party? Because when we do research on you, and we look at your shows and the energy that you bring, and you're not just a typical artist DJ that you are. Like, that takes a special talent to do that and to get everybody involved. Not to mention on DJing, you know how to scratch, transition. You like, that's real.
Some people
that's real. I listen for stuff like that.
Hey, some people just know how to click play on their phone.
Exactly.
Hey,
get on the business. Nah, go ahead.
Because Flex had tried me like a while ago when we were doing like a promo run, and he was like, a lot of y'all DJs ain't really DJs, so like, you want to get up here, can you scratch, can you transition? I'm like, yeah, I can show you better than I could tell you when I went on there and cut up. You feel me? So being a real DJ plays a huge role in how you market yourself, how you moving throughout the industry, and like just who you are. You feel me? Are you a DJ for real, or are you a click and play DJ?
Now, you said Flex tried you. Who were some of your inspirations as a DJ coming up?
Or artists as well.
Yeah.
DJ wise, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was so like selfish and trying to find out who I wanted to be. I ain't really look at no other DJs other than when I got on YouTube, like this Caribbean DJ named DJ Puffy. I used to watch his mixes all the time. He was like the Red Bull freestyle champion. You feel me? So that's kind of where I get like some of my creativity from. But like watching him, and then other than that's really it. Other than
any producers you model your game after?
Nah. I was so focused on myself, bro, and trying to make sure I became a product of myself, like of not nobody else. Even though like I was hearing everybody else on the radio, or like being around the culture and seeing other DJs from club to club, like as a youngin', because my mom was an artist as well, but it was like I never really picked up on nobody else, to be honest with you.
And what kind of artist was your mom?
She was a singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So music running the family.
Yeah. And MC Hammer, my godfather, so it was like,
you're not a regular. You got talent. In your DNA. You got.
Yeah.
It's embedded in your DNA. So you have a Waterboy album dropping this year, correct?
Yeah, 2021 Waterboy album. It's up. So
what is this? Is this the album? Like, what can we expect from this album? Like, what we got going on in this project?
It's pretty much like you could compare it to a DJ Khaled or a DJ Mustard album. It's me showing the world who is KiD as a executive, like not just a producer, but like an executive. I songwrite, I put songs together, you feel me? I'm putting other producers. I might take hear a beat from another producer, from one of my producers that I got signed, Jerry Beats, and I might flip it or like arrange it differently, put somebody on it, put some features on it, and then that'll be something I either put out as a single or on the album, you feel me? So showing you feel me, that's like pulling my executive card and like putting these records together as a DJ / artist, you feel me?
And what kind of DJ, what kind of artists do you have already are you going to have on this album?
Hey, this your boy Desi Dez.
And it's your boy Mojo. And if you like what you are seeing so far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Please. And if all else fails and you like what you talking about as far as this merch-wise, baby, hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook at TwistedYounginz with a Z. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you give us an email at TwistedYounginz@gmail.com for all promotions.
Where's it at TwistedYounginz@gmail.com.
Yes, sir, with a Z. And also, if y'all don't like what you see right now, as far as merch-wise, we got more merch, and we also do your merch.
Do your merch
Send us
too.
in a
We
couple
support
designs.
everybody.
Yeah, and we do promotional packages, interviews, videos, articles, whatever you guys need, man. Just make sure you hit us up. Holla at you, baby.
On this album,
Yes.
it is ready to get with the Waterboy wave for real. Like I got some crazy. I got like 20 songs of DJ KiD records right now that's gonna have the world going dumb for real. Like if the club was open right now, I'd drop the album today.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Now, do you feel like the COVID-19 thing is real? Like you seen Young Miami the other day said, you know, City Girls would be lit right now if the clubs was open. They have club music.
you feel me? It's something that put like a dent into the industry, but as a DJ and a producer, and I feel like everybody else should do the same, like just adapting to what's going on. You feel me? Like so, instead of it's almost like TikTok became the new club. You feel me? That's where your record gonna pop at. So we've been working TikTok and doing marketing through TikTok and stuff like that. So just adjusting to what's going on, bro. So COVID is definitely real. If I had to adjust from spinning in the club to breaking records on TikTok.
Hey, outside of the baby, are there any other artists you working with, like producer wise?
Producer wise, like, yeah. So I'm signing this young producer called Jerry Beats out of Winston-Salem.
Okay.
Artist wise is across the board for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what do you consider your most successful song to date that you produced?
Intro. I did Crazy G. That was like my first record that popped, like my first single record that popped with bro. Intro, and it was so heartfelt with him crossing over and getting in his feelings and touching such a touchy topic to his audience and sharing that part of his life with him. So that was something that played a huge role in my success for sure.
Now, can I ask you, what is Waterboy so significant to you? That term that you throw around, Waterboy, because you do have your own water company, correct?
Yeah, K2O Water.
Okay.
K2O Water.
Okay.
How does that come about?
Nah, for sure. It's like from a kid, I just got it tatted on my neck too, because that's like my religion. You feel me? So Waterboy is, other than it being a substitute for something that can help you get to your success or what success is for you, like just understanding that water is important in our lives. And as far as K2O, like being able to change the narrative on how people look at young kids like 18 and under or 19, 20, 21, 22, understanding that we not just here to party and drink and have fun. Like we with all that, but we worried about our health at the same time, you feel me? And like breaking that stereotype to show people that. And the older heads, like helping them understand that it's like the fountain of youth, you feel me? Like we all need water. Yeah. It's like a major part of our body. Our body is made up of like 70% water, and we all need it at the end of the day. And it's not going nowhere. So why not get generational wealth off of something that's here on the earth that we need at the same time? You feel me?
Where does that come from, that foundation? Because a lot of young people, especially in the industry and looking to get into industry, even if they're not, they don't think like that. They don't think about generational wealth. Water is definitely important. It's 70% of the body. They're thinking about turning up, drinking, smoking,
fucking up my liver.
I mean, however it is, you know what I mean? And the way you broke it down, that's the page that we all need to be on. So what is that? That just doesn't wake up and happen like that. Like,
I don't know. I ain't even gonna lie. Well, I can't say I don't know. Really, me growing up in the church and just like the foundation that my family put behind me is like, kids, see what's going on, and me just wanting better for myself. Period. It's like, shoot, the world never knew that COVID was gonna pop up. So it's like I want to make sure that I'm ready now, and everything is on the way to being secure for my future and my kids' future right now, because you never know what could pop up on your timeline.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact.
Sir.
And you have a positive and your entrepreneurial spirit. I can definitely like that passion for producing is there. Like you're a dope producer, but I also want to ask you, what is it like performing on the big stages? I'm not talking about just clubs. You know, that's fine, but you
Yeah.
performed on national television for some huge audiences, crowds. How does that feel? A lot of people live and die for that, and then some don't get that opportunity. Like you, what is that like for you?
It's really a dream come true for real to be 22 years old, or even like when I was 19, 20, 21, doing stuff like that. It's like, wow, I'm so young and so blessed at the same time. Like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I am, and going out here and rocking crowds, like rocking out. Like, who is this kid? We never heard of this DJ before. And he got us all with our hands up and screaming and jumping up and down. You coming out here throwing water on us. So it's like, it's a great feeling. Like the first time when they started to recognize who I was for real, and I would, like at our shows, Baby on Baby concert or the Kirk tour, which we still got to finish, I'll walk out onto the set and they'll go crazy for me, like, oh my God, DJ KiD. Da, da, da. I'm like, hey, baby, hold on. I wasn't ready for that. But you feel me? It turned me up and it made me take it to another level because they was ready to accept who I was. So I love it, bro.
How do you stay focused and balanced level in the midst of everything at all?
Drinking my K2O. That's how, for real.
Yes, sir.
Just as focused as I am on that. You feel me? Drinking my K2O, staying replenished and healthy at the same time. And like it helped me generate and move in a certain type of way that I can be on top, man, on my A game at all times.
Do you have any other interests besides music? And of course, you got your important venture, the K2O. Anything else that you're interested in that
other than like really everything? Like I'm like a chameleon. Like I'm definitely interested in going into like different ventures and stuff, but opening like studios, I mix and master and engineer, and other than putting all these young producers under my wing and showing them that it's possible to do what I'm doing, to get to be a Grammy nominated engineer, a platinum producer, superstar DJ under 25, you feel me? So that's what I'm on.
When was the first time you met the baby?
What was that, 2019, September? Not September. Sometime in either
2018 or 2019.
It was 2018 actually. ECU. Yeah, when we did that show. We had booked him
and
for
he
a
took
show.
a liking to you? Like,
nah, for sure. Like his DJ couldn't make it there. I ended up spinning for him and we clicked off the rip, like instantly off the rip. Like I was going with songs, even some of the songs that I was a big fan of his at the time, but like even some of the songs that I didn't know as much, I could look at bruh, he'll say a word and I'll play it. And I guess he really liked that. So his manager hit me the next day, like, yeah, baby, we want you to rock with this.
Oh, that's
I love the
That's
movement that you all are doing over there. And I love his energy as far as like, if you know, building people around him and putting people in positions to win, like putting young people on. A lot of people, they don't do that.
Right.
And just hearing you speak and you're on the same thing. Like if more of our people get on that, like, hey, when I get, I'm like you said, I'm taking producers under my wing, trying to show them the game. I got my water going, generational wealth. Man, if we're all like that as a race, man, come on now. Come on now. Unstoppable. That's power. That's power, man.
At these shows you going to, you talking to the owner like, yo, how can I get my water in here? You got other people water in here.
That's embedded in our tour now. So it's like, it's not even me pulling up. We did that already. I'm trying to talk to the manager. I'm trying to talk to marketing, who's at the bar. You feel me? But now it's when we pull up, we do a show at your concert or your venue. You gotta sell K2O. So for it to even get to that point right now is huge and it's phenomenal for me.
Yes, sir.
Now, as a black man being young and being in your position, how did you come up with a water company itself? Like I can understand the idea of wanting to get a water company versus actually going out and getting one. How did that come about?
Really just being curious and understanding that a lot of people limit themselves at the point where they just think of it and don't even think of the thought or Googling something to take it to the next level. You feel me? Like, what's your next step? You feel me? Don't just take one step and stop. Take another step and figure it out. That's like saying you don't really you don't really need nobody to give you anything. You feel me? Like you go and find it yourself and figure it out. You'll be the best shit.
Now, what made you go with alkaline?
Alkaline is really both. People don't even understand. I got the best of both worlds. So, like with the bidding war going on with Coca-Cola and Pepsi right now, they see that it's not like people get so mixed up over the fact that it's alkaline or spring water. When at the end of the day, good water is good water. When your pH balance is over 8 and your water like a 9.5 or 10 over, you feel me? Like it could be alkaline or spring water. So, but because I know that people play on both sides, you feel me? I gave them the choice. Like if you alkaline, go alkaline. If you're spring water, go spring.
Like, what's the difference? Like, is it a big difference between the two waters?
Man, we'll be sitting here for hours talking about the difference.
It's a whole.
Alkaline,
but
water,
yeah.
Well,
we know you
gotta over that.
You gotta go. Do you have?
Yeah. Before you get out of here, I do got one question. Is Tony Montana gonna be on the album?
For sure. Why would I not? It's already, like, I looked at the stats early this morning. I'm like at 1.5 million right now just on Spotify streams.
Congratulations.
So
Definitely.
Like,
congratulations.
YouTube is too. Appreciate that.
Congratulations, man. Well, we know you're short on time. We got to get you back on here again because not only
run back and get into detail, man. It's a lot.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we got to. Like, you got too much, man. You got too much knowledge, too much, wealth you want to spread. Like, we gotta do this again. So, good. Congratulations with everything. Thank you for doing this.
Is there a date for the album, sir?
Date? Nah, I ain't got. It's coming though. You feel me? I'm on one time, so it move a little differently. So it's coming. It's on the way.
Your fans gonna want to know: is it hot or cold? Are we looking at the fall time? We looking at the summertime turn up? What we looking at?
It's in the middle.
I got you.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you again, bro.
Appreciate you coming out, brother.
We'll appreciate you. Be safe and continue to take it up. Continue to take it up to another notch, man. Keep going.
And what's the water called, real quick?
K2O water right here. K2O
water.
Go get
you
yourself.
We got all the stuff. We're gonna have to
definitely.
We can't wait to hopefully, man. They'll start opening the country up. We got to come out to an event. We got to come out.
Oh, I'll let y'all know how y'all set up good. VIP will go crazy.
We got to come out, man.
Appreciate you.
We bring the cameras and everything. We doing. We got to get you. We got to get
Say
you.
less.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's put it in motion.
All right. Well, you have a good one, man. We're gonna be in touch.
Definitely.
All right, y'all. Let me know. Tag me on Instagram so I can repost y'all. I like y'all.
We're doing it now. We got you now, man.